So it is launch day for Rivals of Aether 2, an awesome Smash clone. Now a lot of people get mad when you say that, but if you play the game and you've played Smash Brothers since the original, like myself, it's a Smash clone. And I'm not saying that to knock the game. It does it extremely well, and it's one of the best Smash clones out there. Anyway, so today we're going to answer some questions. Is it worth it to buy it day one? It is only available currently on Steam. It is supposed to come to consoles later on. We'll get to that here in a second, but let's get to this breakdown. Is Rivals of Aether 2 worth it right now on Steam if you have a good computer? Alright, so here is the breakdown. Number one, what does it offer? So for single player modes, it has local versus up to 4 players. It has an arcade mode with break the targets minigame right in the, I want to say like in the middle of it. I played through it a couple times, and the background of this video, the roll footage will be me playing through the arcade mode. Hopefully I can make this last long enough so you can see the whole thing, but yeah. So it has that. They said they plan on adding a full story mode if the game does really well. If the game just flops right out of the gate, then obviously they won't have the funding or the time to make it. So yeah, it all depends on how well the game's received, how well it does, how much money it brings in. Then they can hire back the people that did, that write the story and do all the animations and stuff like that to really flush out a really good story mode. They said they weren't going to just like half-ass it. They said they wanted to have like a legitimate, really good story mode, which is awesome to me. Hopefully each character gets their own story, kind of like they would do in the old fighting games. Even though some of the old ones would just have like a little picture comic book thing. I miss the days of Dead or Alive where they have like this cool animation at the end of every character's arcade mode run, and it really gave you incentives to try out every character because you wanted to see all their cool little movies at the end. So anyway, that's about it for single player offline modes. For online modes, it has ranked, it has lobbies, casual matches. Currently there's an issue with picking like your skill level, so beginner, intermediate, or advanced, to match up with other players your level. Currently there was a bug when I was testing it out where it just matches you up with whoever, and so you're probably going to get stomped for now until they fix that. They said they're working on it ASAP because that's pretty much the whole point of this game currently is the online mode. It does have rollback netcode. If you have ever played Smash whatsoever, that's one of the major things missing. So I'm super happy that this game has it, because this could be like, while we wait for, I don't know, maybe a Smash Brothers Ultimate Edition on the Switch 2 with rollback netcode. This, I think, will kind of hold us over until then. Anyway, so online mode has everything you should, imagine for an online mode. And then we get to the store. I have a lot to say about this in-game store. Now, you can buy the game straight up for $29.99, and you can play it offline. You do not need an internet connection. However, to access the store or buy any skins or do anything online, you'll have to make an account, an Aether account, to do any of that, because that way it'll track all that stuff for you. And if I remember correctly or heard correctly in one of their interviews, the plan is to have anything you buy that's linked to your Aether account be transferable to, let's say, if it goes to PlayStation or Xbox or Switch down the road. I could be wrong on that. Don't quote me. Feel free to correct me down in the comments below, but that is what I heard when I was listening to it. So for the store, there are 2 types of currencies. There are coins that you can earn from playing. I got some from playing the arcade mode. I'm assuming you get some from playing online. I didn't test out online currently as of the making of this video. But yeah, you earn coins and it allows you to unlock some things. The other currency is a paid currency, and it's called Aether Bucks. And some of the stuff is pretty expensive that you can buy. Some of the skins are $10 to $15. Some of them will probably range up to $20. I'm guessing that's where they're planning on making the the revenue for this game, because it's not free to play, which I like. I'd rather give them a upfront cost so that I can play it anywhere, offline, online. gives you that option. And let's face it, $30 is like, that's nothing, right? That's absolutely nothing. But currently, yeah, there's a lot of stuff on here, and the things you can purchase are everything you would expect in a fighting game. Everything from icons, titles. There's a little platform that your character stands on the versus menu. You can buy some of those. There's only 3 currently. Obviously, skins, death effects, emotes, taunts. Basically everything you would expect, like I said, in a fighting game. So there's a lot of stuff to go through and pick out and see if you want to buy some stuff to give them a little extra cash here. I kind of wish it was just straight up costs, like you just buy it outright. The fact that they have a currency program kind of annoys me. I hate it when fighting games do that, because then you always have some left over and you can never use it all. I'd rather just give them a flat fee, and I think the reason why fighting games do that is because A, they make more money doing that, and B, when you're spending your basically like your V-Bucks in Fortnite, it doesn't feel like you're spending real money. It's like, oh yeah, I got this many V-Bucks. It's tricks your brain into thinking, oh yeah, it's not that much. It's only this much V-Bucks. But you're not really thinking like $10 is this much, so you're really spending, X amount of money. So, but all the cosmetics are completely optional. They don't give you an advantage or edge or anything. They're purely cosmetic. And a big plus for this game is all the characters that release going forward will be free. So the only thing they're going to charge for is the skins. To me, that is huge. I can't think of a fighting game other than, well, it's not really a fighting game, it's Smite. Smite 1 was a MOBA. You could buy the all character package for like $30, and any and all characters they added to the game for the life of the game would be free with that pack. But if you wanted all the cool skins or any like outfits, same thing, you'd have to pay extra money for, which to me, that's the perfect route to go if you're going to charge for microtransactions. The fact that this game is only $30, all the characters that are added to the game, however long it lasts, or if it blows up and we get, who knows, 20, 30 new characters, they're all going to be free. And that's huge, because it doesn't matter when you get into this game. Whenever you get into this game, once you buy in, you will have access to all the characters, however long the game lasts, and however many they add. My favorite character from the first game, the cool polar bear character, is not added yet. I really hope they add him early, because they didn't say who's coming first, but they said it's going to be a mixture of old and new, so like newer characters that we've never seen before, and then a mixture of old, trying to appease both crowds, people that want new stuff and people that want old stuff. So to me, all the microtransactions don't bother me that much, because of the fact that all the base fighters will be free. Because imagine if Street Fighter did that. Imagine if Street Fighter didn't have any character season passes. All the characters are free, all the fighters are free, but they only charge for skins. I think Street Fighter could get away with that. In fact, it would bring back a ton of players every time they add a new fighter, and maybe incentivize them to buy new skins. I think this is a great business model. I really hope it works out for them. The starting cast of fighters is around 10. So the fact that, again, all the little characters that will be added, I don't know how many they plan to add down the road, but every character added will be free. So the starting roster is 10. If that's too low for you, I mean, I think the original Smash only had about, I'll have to go back and look. It's been so long since I played the N64 one. I know there was one on the Super Nintendo. I never played that one, but I played the N64 one. I played the, obviously, Melee on GameCube, but put thousands of hours into that one with my buddies, my cousins. Then the Wii one I hated, because I just hated the Wii. The Wii U one, I bought a Wii U just because they put Mega Man in it. I was like, crap. So the only reason I ever bought a Wii U was because Mega Man was added to Smash Brothers on there. And then Ultimate on the Switch, which is basically the best version of the game, or best Smash ever, because it has so many characters in it. They do plan on releasing this game on console. They didn't say which consoles that they plan to release it on, but when someone asked them in the comments when they were doing one of their Q&As, he said roughly about 1 to 2 extra years after launch on PC before we see it on console. So this is definitely a Switch 2 game. I was really hopeful it would be a Switch 2 launch game, because that would be huge for just their company in general. Imagine being the first Smash Brothers like game on a brand new console. That would be huge for them. I really hope that he's being coy and it's going to go to Switch 2 right away, and then obviously PS5 and whatever, if Xbox is even making consoles at that point, on the next Xbox or the current Xbox or whatever. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. He did say the reason for that wait is because they want to have a more feature complete game when it fully launches on console, because hopefully we still have physical media by then. That'd be really cool to have a physical copy of this game, because I've been going back to physical copies. I'm tired of the digital thing. So in closing thoughts, if you are a diehard Smash fan and have been looking for the next thing to scratch that itch, and you love the competitive aspect that Nintendo refuses to embrace with Smash, then this is the game for you. However, if you play offline only or local with friends only, I would hold off until they bring more content into the game. It's very bare bones in the single player department. So keep an eye on the channel, because I really like this game. I'm going to be covering it throughout its life, regardless of the views, because like I said, I really like this game. I think it's going to carve out its own niche in the fighting games market. I really hope it blows up. Anyway, sound off the comments below. Are you going to go try it out? Let me know in the comments, like I just said. And stay frosty.
Amateur.